Hi, and welcome back to Cherry Moon Travel. It's Memory Lane Monday, where we take a look at hotels, resorts, cruises, theme parks, anything that I've visited over the past few years, and see how they've changed. It's just a trip down memory lane for me, sharing these memories with you to let you see how things either don't exist anymore or how they've changed since I went. So this one is from 2013 when I took a cruise aboard the Carnival Breeze. So as you see here, the first couple of pictures are just a view from my hotel. Again, always say, go ahead. Do not try to fly the day of and get on your ship. It's just very stressful. It's a lot going on. You want to hope that you get your luggage. Go a day ahead. You have your luggage with you. You can get dressed and get on and be stress free. And that's what we all hope in a vacation. So again, I stayed at the Marriott Biscayne Bay. And when we boarded the ship, aboard the Breeze, this was a nice effect here. The doors were wooden, and I was on deck 10 in cabin 276. So this is my welcome aboard letter. Always nice to get that, and I got a complimentary drink for being a very important, fun person that they call VIFP aboard the Carnival ships. So this is my balcony stateroom that you see here. And again, the mat that goes on your bed that protects your bed as you unpack your luggage. It says, I'm like a yoga mat for your luggage if your luggage does yoga. So this was a Christmas cruise that we took. So I actually added some decor to my cabin. So I hung that up. And I also brought along a Christmas tree and some decorations. So that was my door. You can see it. I'll bring it in a little closer. We put that on the door. I had a little tree. And just tried to make it as festive as possible. That's me the first day in the casino. Our sail away parties are always fun. If anyone's been on a Carnival ship before, you know that sail away is literally so much energy, so much excitement, dancing, music, food. Everybody's just buzzing about finding their cabin, finding their way around the ship. It's always a super fun time. So here is, we're leaving out of South Beach. So this is just some pictures of the departure from South Beach as we're heading out into the Atlantic Ocean. And once again, towel animals. Always love the towel animals. And this is me with all of my VIFP goodies that were given to me. So I got this nice Carnival bag. And again, we got a welcome treat. More macaroons, more covered strawberries and chocolate treats. We got a towel animal, tote bags, some pins, and the fun times. It's always nice. It's always nice to be acknowledged for being a past guest. So our first port of call here was Turks and Caicos. So we stopped at Grand Turk. If you've ever been there. And the first place most people go when they get off of there is Margaritaville. But this is the pathway that you take to get over to the beach area. There's shops and restaurants over there. So this is just a view of the ships. You can get a perspective of how massive they are when you get off of them. It's kind of hard to tell when you're on it, but when you get off, you realize it's huge. So always remember, it's not a boat. I hear that from a lot of people. They say, I don't want to get on a boat. It's not a boat, it's a ship. And it's like floating cities these days. So if you haven't done it yet, try it at least once. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's actually a lot of fun, and I think you'll like it. So Margaritaville is there as soon as you get in, and you can go to the beach area here. You can spend the day there. There's lounge chairs there specifically for the Carnival guests. So that was nice. So back on board, we had a thrill theater. It's like a 4D theater. You go in there. That was fun. And this is just some views about the ship. O2 is a club for teens. So there's an arcade on board. It's always fun if you like to play in the arcade. It's always popular with the children, and the teenagers are always in there. Keeps them occupied and having a good time with their peers. This is just some lounges and around the ship. So this is just gives you an idea of, you know, some of the things you see on the ship. So I walked around and just, this is called Ocean Plaza. It's a promenade you go through. There's restaurants and shops there. And this you'll see right here is my favorite game on the ship. It's the Michael Jackson slot machine, but it's not like your average slot machine. It's kind of like 4D, so it vibrates and music plays and it's speakers at your head and it's a whole thing. So it's really fun when you start winning and it does all that, and it's always a attention getter. So again, we were on here for Christmas, so you can see it's nicely decorated. This mailbox here says Santa Mail, so you could put something in there. A letter to Santa. That was fun. They always decorate the ship so nicely for the holidays. It's always fun. It makes you feel like you're really not on vacation, even though you're out in the middle of an ocean or you're, you know, on the beach. They still decorate it for the holidays. This is the library bar. Not like your typical library. Had a bar in it. As you can see, buy some wine. Very nice. Very nice in there. You could sit there, read a book, sip your wine, and then have some downtime if you needed it. So our next port of call was La Romana in Dominican Republic. Not the most exciting port I've ever been to. It's beautiful. It's a lot of history here, but not somewhere you go if you are one who wants a lot of excitement and adventure. As you see there, it's more for history than anything else. So as you see here is a Coliseum. You kind of walk around and there's shops and things there. Not a lot to see, you know, see. So if you're a history person, this would probably be great for you. After a while, it got to be a long day. So here again, fun times with Tao Animal, with the activities for the next day. This is Christmas Eve, dressed up, ready to go. I've got my red and white on, ready to take on the ship nightlife. And my daughter and I had gotten our nails done. So I think that's the first and only time I've ever done that. So here's our Christmas tree. Couldn't take a lot of gifts on board. Makes your luggage bulky and heavy. So we had a lot of scratch offs for Christmas that I put under the tree. Obviously I didn't win. I'm still working. So it was fun. The next day, on Christmas Day, we were in Curacao. That is how you pronounce that. Curacao is Curacao. That's Caraco. Not anything else that I've heard is Curacao. So that is one of the ABC Islands: Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. So if you hear ABC Islands, that's what that means. Here we went to an aloe vera farm and we tasted it, and it tastes like flavorless Jello. Really, really good for you, healthy, great for sunburns, not good for eating. But I'm glad I experienced it. This was a friendly bird that was there. I think it's a cockatoo, if I remember correctly. So walk around, there was a lot of birds and wildlife there. Very nice. And this is our group with the fish pedicure. Some people like that. I tried it. Not for me. I love pedicures. I get them frequently. I do not like the fish. That's wasn't for me. Again, my Tao Animal. I got some letter from Carnival. Probably thanking me for something. Then our next port of call was to Aruba. Aruba is actually one of my favorite destinations. If you have never been there, I highly recommend it. It's little expensive sometimes, depending on where you stay, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's safe, it's clean, the hospitality is phenomenal. I've actually stayed there, and we'll cover that some other time, but absolutely recommend it. If you can ever get to Aruba, please put that on your list. And this is a penguin. Cute Tao Animal there. It's just some ship life photos. More happening on the ship. This is they did a contest called Miss Carnival Breeze, and they awarded the winner with probably a ship on a stick. And there's my Stingray Tao Animal, along with my fun times and your chocolates that you get at night. That's always great. And sunsets. If you're like me, sunsets are so soothing and relaxing. I love to watch them on the ship balcony or on the deck in the evening. And this was my final Tao Animal. Oh, isn't that sweet? A heart with chocolates in it. So thank you once again for joining me on this journey aboard the Carnival Breeze in 2013. Hope to see you next time. Please subscribe. Tell me if you've ever been on the Carnival Breeze. I'd love to hear what your experience was. And always remember, keep it positive, keep it travel related, and keep it fun.